You know, look, we're both snake oil salesmen to a certain extent, but we do label the show as snake oil here. Isn't there a problem selling snake oil as vitamin tonic and saying that it cures impetigo, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? It's the gap between what CNBC advertises itself as and what it is. These guys at these companies were on a Sherman's march through their companies, financed by our 401ks. And all the incentives of their companies were for short-term profit. And they burned the house down with our money and walked away rich as hell. You knew what the banks were doing, and yet were touting it for months and months. The entire network was. And so now to pretend that this was some sort of crazy, once-in-a-lifetime tsunami that nobody could have seen coming is disingenuous at best and criminal at worst. Anytime you sell people the idea that sit back and you'll get 10 to 20% of your money, don't you always know that that's going to be a lie? And by selling this idea of, hey man, I'll teach you how to be rich, how is that different than an infomercial?
There's a market for it, and you give it to them, and I think
there's a market for cocaine and hookers. Who are you responsible to? The people in the 401ks and the pensions, and the general public, or the Wall Street traders? And by the way, this casts aspersion on all of Wall Street when that's unfair as well. But I'm under the assumption that you don't just take their word at face value, that you actually then go around and try and figure it out. So maybe we could remove the financial expert and the Cramer we trust and start getting back to fundamentals on the reporting as well, and I can go back to making fart noises and funny faces.
I think we make that deal right here.